nobody wants to pay sticker price, right? And somehow, I don't know how the society got to this point where people think everything is negotiable,
but
it's not.
They're gonna pay for what they want.
They gonna pay
for what they want. Because they'll turn around and talk you down, and then go right out there and give some random person 3 times as much more for a lesser product.
Yeah.
And that's the craziest part about it.
Yeah.
And you know what I had to realize? One of the biggest things I learned to do, and I'm so happy to be in a place to be able to do it, I learned to say no.
Absolutely.
Yes.
When I learned to say no,
absolutely,
I took my power back.
Absolutely.
Can't nobody take, when you can say no and walk away from something.
Bro,
that's when you made it.
So
that's when you know when you made it.
I was so happy when you finally started telling me. You used to upset me so much. What did I tell you? When we did the housewarming, I said, "See, tell me the price and don't low cut it." And you gave me a price. And when I paid you, I said, "Did you lowball this?" Yeah. I said, yo, I was so mad, man. I was so mad because I've been there. When I first did example, and I thought I failed, it hurt because this was my baby. Like, I'm accommodating the people, I'm making adjustments, and this, that, and the other, and then I make this product, and they don't buy it. They give me every excuse why they ain't buy it.
Show the product, babe.
Oh, shameless plug.
That's the product that you ain't tell nobody you putting out.
This is just a sample. You know what
I'm
saying?
Babe.
But that's an example.
That's an example. Okay.
Something for y'all to look forward to.
Okay.
Hit me in the DM.
Go ahead.
A___ Dilla.
Give me the sweatshirt. All right, now finish your story, babe.
But yo, I was customizing orders, doing one-on-ones and stuff, and people weren't giving me the money. Is what it was. And then I'm stuck with this product, and then they hit me with the line, yo, give it to me for free, and I'll model your stuff. I'll give you exposure and stuff. And I needed that money to flip, to do more. Like, I had to have this money, and it hurt. And then I came to the place, I have to think about it over years, it's just not for you. Like, if I walk in a Gucci store right now, I know what the price is. They're not going to try to upsell me. They're not going to tell me to feel the leather on this, that, and the other. You want it or you don't. If I don't, it's not for me. But it's for somebody. But I got, like, when this dude, the Lord reminded me of this. I got an AOL address. Probably got 5,000 unanswered messages because I don't go in it, right? I was at Mattress Firm, bro. Mattress Firm, and I'm sitting at my desk, and the Lord prompted me to check that email. I hadn't checked this email in years.
Right.
I checked this email, and this person that reached out to me saying they wanted to buy example. So I hit him up, and he was like, yeah, I'm with the law firm of such and such and such. Yeah, we want to buy your trademark. And I was like, all right. So thankfully, I knew a lawyer in trademark law. And he told me what was going to happen. Because I told the lawyer no. He was trying to buy it for $1,000 or something like that, the trademark. Yeah. And I told him no. He was like, all right, don't worry about it. You know, we'll just proceed. And I told the lawyer, he said he going to try to take it. We look into the filings. He already started the paperwork on taking my trademark and treating it as abandoned. And I saw
taking your company because he know you got something.
He knew the value of it. And what they were doing, they was buying the example trademark on every continent. Sony Records hired this law firm to get these trademarks for their artists who went by the name Example. So I knew what I had. We went back to them. Yeah. $2 million. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you the truth. We went back to them, or we was like, look, $500,000 and we'll lease it. $500,000 or we'll lease it. You keep it for $500,000 for 5 years, and then you pay us a fee every year. At the end of 5 years, it's ours. I knew I had something. I didn't know yet because it was still one of those things where he probably has access to markets that I don't. And he has a vision of how to market this thing, and I don't. But I got this. So I know this is worth this if you go buy this. So that's where I've been at. But like you, is how do I navigate this? others. You know what I mean? Like it's so many other people. And this is what I wanted to say other. It helps seeing other people do it too.
That's what I realized. You gotta go out and see what everybody else is doing.
Right?
You gotta see what's on the market. Maybe you do got something great, maybe you're not as great as you think. But until you get out there and see what else is available, you don't really know.
Right?
And then it's like when you go out there too, you wanna just be careful because you don't really want to go out there and start talking about people or trying to put yourself up higher like you're doing better. You just more so you just want to go see what's going on. Like I know people who are a lot more successful than me. Do I feel I have a better product than some of them? Yeah, I do. Others I feel they're doing a great job. They have a great product. But at the same time, it just pushes me to know that I can move a lot further than where I'm at. But at the same time, I know I got to do it at my own pace.
Right.
Because I'm not just going to jump out of the deep end. And then if I can't swim, I drown and everything I built up is done. I did something else I learned. People won't debate the price if the value is already built. If you built up enough value and these people know what they're getting a hold of when they even contact you, they're not going to negotiate the price. They're going to take what you have. They will say, yes, I think you're giving me a great deal because they know how good you are.
Now, is that the value that you put on it or value that you've heard from other people?
Both. It's the value that I'm putting up in it, that I'm putting on it because I'm trying to build my own value with the quality, but it's just that hearing it from other people about how great the product is. That's just all building value.
So you have your price point, the money that you put into it, so you know what it took to make it,
Yeah,
and
I know my
also
margins.
you know that people are going to pay for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of times, like, I don't mind explaining myself or explaining the price of something, but I know when I have to do a lot of explaining, they don't see the value of what I'm providing. But then I have to ask myself, well, am I not presenting this right? Is it really not worth this? Or is it really worth this? I presented it all correctly. It's just I'm not for this person. So
Okay.
each time I get pushback, I more so have to go back to the books and just research it. I don't overthink it or just dwell on it, but I do have to put some thought into it to see what happened or what could have changed, or where did everything go left. I recently did a tasting, and normally if I come to your house to do a tasting, I always win. Always. This lady said she'll
Is that something that you told yourself you always win? Like you psych yourself up and say,
I got a track record. That's pretty good.
gotcha.
If I show up my little bag and my little cups, we're going to leave with an invoice. That's just how it goes.
Okay.
I did a great tasting for a lady and her mom. They loved everything. She said, hey, I'll be back in touch with you by Friday. There's one other person. I don't know one other person to make the decision, or if it's one other person that was going to do a tasting. Friday came and went. I didn't hear from her. Followed up with an email that Monday. Was like, hey, thanks for allowing me to do a tasting, XYZ. Let me know if you got any comments or concerns. It's been another week goes by. I still haven't heard anything from this person. So to this day, at this very moment, I'm still puzzled of why there was no more communication, or we communicated within email responses within minutes whenever we talked. So still kind of weird, but I'm not going to overthink it. I just know it was weird. Even she asked me about an event coordinator and planner and decorator. I put her in contact with one of those, and she never reached back out to her either. So
At this point, are you thinking maybe she's not considering, or are you thinking it's there, you just waiting on it to happen, waiting on that call?
At this point, I'm thinking maybe she's just not considering because she seemed like she's ready to move forward. It could be a money issue thing. Somebody could have came in with a better product, or maybe it was just a lower price than what I quoted her for.
But it's nothing like I did something wrong.
I am fully confident in what I presented was the best I was able to do on that day.
Okay.
And it was definitely not the product. So at the end of the day, I walk away with my head high. I still feel good because I know I did a good job at what I did. And the ball's in her court. And I can't really dwell on it because nowadays people are planning stuff so far out in advance that if she doesn't want it, fine. Somebody else is going to want this date. And for me personally, I don't hold dates unless, there's actual deposit down.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, you know what? That's fine. Let me move on to the next event, next function, next tasting. Let's keep it going.
Okay.
But 6 months ago, I really would have been hurt. Like, why didn't she like this? Why didn't she want me? Why didn't she do this? Should I call back? Should I send an email and say, hey, it's not 15 a person. I can do it for 12. I recalculated my numbers.
Right.
Like, I'll be doing anything.
Just to get that business.
Yeah.
Well, now you know your worth.
And
You
I don't
know
have to.
if
Like,
she doesn't.
I would get naked for a tasting if I thought I was going to sell the deal. But now I keep my clothes on and still close the deal.
Right.
But it's all about how I'm speaking, how I'm presenting it, and just getting better every time I do it.